Hello, Gargoyle Nation. Yes, of course, it is once again me, Desi C, as your host, and I figured it was high time for the Kenner figures to finally get some love. First of all, I don't think anyone has really reviewed them. Granted, I haven't done a search, but also, you know, they've played their part in the NECA figures that we've gotten in the past few years. So, you know what? They deserve some love. Now, granted, there's not going to be a lot to these figures. They are 90s figures. Articulation wasn't huge back in the day. And obviously these were, you know, geared for kids. So pretty much for us, it's, hey, their arms and legs move. That's all they really need to be able to do. Granted, a lot of the Gargoyles figures did come with their little gimmicks, so that's an extra little bonus that we got. But yeah, the Kenner figures need some love, and so this first video is going to be about, of course, the Manhattan clan leader, Goliath. Now, granted, I don't have every Goliath that Kenner made. There's quite a few of them, and not only are a bunch of them hard to find, many of them are pretty expensive, and I get it. They are 30-year-old figures. They are hard to find. They're not in production, but at the same time, they are 30-year-old figures. For me, I don't necessarily need them mint in box. I just kind of want to have the figures, but one day, hopefully, I will be able to own all of them. For now, I have my handful. I am good with that, and those are the ones I'm going to be reviewing. So in today's video, the spotlight will be shining on Power Wing Goliath, Quick Strike Goliath, Stone Armor Goliath, Minotaur Goliath, and Battle Goliath. Now, he didn't make it in the fancy little show-off on the shelf there because unfortunately he is missing his tail, and no matter how hard I tried, and because they're not built to, he wasn't able to stand without his tail. So, I mean, he does have, if you just gently hold him, you know, he is able to stand, but not quite. He needed the tail. So, you know what? Also, may as well just start off with him. Now, granted, I am missing a few of his weapons as well. I'm pretty sure he was gifted to me, so I was just more than happy to have the figure. And plus, when collecting these guys loose, their tails tend to be missing anyway, most of the time. Every time I look on eBay, here's a figure, missing tail, missing accessories. It kind of comes with the territory. I'm amazed that this was still on him. So, and that's kind of the more important piece. He is missing, obviously, his missile, which one of these days I will learn the camera angles. That goes there. There's the little switch there to fire it. So yes, I am missing that. But all in all, it's still a fun figure. It's one of the ones that doesn't have a gimmick to him. You know, the legs move, nothing happens. The arms move, nothing happens. Even the wings, they just kind of pop in and out. It's just a little thing there, little tabs, you know, nothing special there. I was about to say, great, the NECA figures give me problems with their wings. Now he is too. I don't need this. Of course, he's missing, you know, paint and stuff. It's a 30-year-old figure. Nothing to be, you know, alarmed about there. But otherwise, just a cute little fun figure. I usually keep him in storage because, again, he's not complete. Well, even if he was just missing the accessories, I can't make him stand. So yeah, he just sits in storage, but he is a fun little figure. I am glad to have him. And of course, because it was Kenner in the 90s, you know, these are the gimmicks they'll do with quite a few figures. He has armor and stuff. Something you would have never seen in the show, but this is how they got kids to buy toys, right? And no matter how hard Gargoyles has beautiful storyline, beautiful characters, it is still technically a toy commercial. They make shows to make toys. They want to sell toys, they make shows. That whole thing, but still fun. Next on the list is Power Wing Goliath. Now, in the quick little video, yes, he was missing his sword. When right before I did it, I just grabbed the figures and put them up because unfortunately the weapons were misplaced. Luckily, I found the bag that was carrying the weapons, and he does come with this fancy little sword. Because again, Kenner 90s, they come with swords, they come with gimmicks. Again, the toys are what matter to the companies. There's a helicopter in the show because of Kenner. Anyway, we're not going to get into that. I'm not quite sure if there was supposed to be a little button or something that would help do this, but otherwise, all you had to do was just flip and out come the wings. It's one of the reasons why he is one of my favorite toys from the OG line. It's the giant wings. Characters with wings in general make me happy. Characters with giant wings make me happy. Characters with giant wings that you can fold away so that they don't take up a bunch of shelf space. Shelf space make me even happier. Yes, that's a dig at NECA. So yeah, they just hook together right there in the back. And I'm doing this backwards. So yeah, that just kind of pops right out and they'll expand. If you've been here long enough, you know that's a thing I do. Sorry, just get used to it. That's not going away anytime soon. His tail doesn't activate anything, hence why it's like looking to see if there's some sort of gimmick, but just the wings popping out is the gimmick. The legs move independently and, you know, nothing happens. Arms move independently, nothing happens. And of course, again, he comes with, you know, armor and stuff because, yeah, again, I will keep saying 90s toys, it's what they do. His paint has held up quite well for being a 30-year-old toy, I will say that. Of course, my camera just hates everything. But yeah, just, again, one of my favorite figures. I believe also one of the first figures I managed to get my hands on. So he kind of holds a special place for me in my, you know, collecting journey. English is not my forte tonight. But yeah, just, again, a fun little figure. I have many times just sat there just making him do that because it's fun. I enjoy it. And yes, at least his wings can fold and he makes space on the shelf. Next up, we have Quick Strike Goliath. Again, he was one of the ones that was missing his weapon on the little display show off there. I did, of course, also manage to find it. I'm not sure if mine is broken or that's what it was supposed to do. It's a little floopy. I'm gonna go with floopy. Or it was supposed to spin type thing. So, again, this was not a toy that I had as a kid, so it was I also don't remember the commercials, but just a fun, even just doing that is fun. He does have action too. It's an action figure. This is one of the few that have special stuff going on. So that's going to be a thing, unfortunately, with him. I hope this wasn't a thing that was a problem with all the figures, but yes, on mine, that just seems to be a little bit loose. I think I'm probably just going to keep it out because the other one holds well. But yes, if you close his wings, they flap, and he has a fun little gimmick, and I'm going to hope that the wing doesn't go flying off when I do this. But if you pull the legs forward and then wings back, so even the wings lock, the arms lock, and everything. And then let's see if I can hold him properly to do this. 1, 2, 3. He leaps, his wings pop open, and he glides away. It's a fun little gimmick. I absolutely adore this. I'm guessing they made him blue just so they can go, hey, look, different Goliath, completely. I was about to fall off. Completely different Goliath, so, you know, he's not looking the same. You need him. He does have red eyes, though. It's a shame that they gave him red eyes. It's Kenner in the 90s. I don't expect everything to be accurate. I mean, Demona has shoulder pads. It's a thing. But yes, very, very fun little figure. He's just fun to fiddle with. And again, the paint, other than like kind of right there, it's in very good condition. I'm actually amazed he's done so well over the years. Once again, I owned none of these as a kid, so these are all collected as an adult. So when the paint holds up, it's beautiful, especially because when I know it's mine, they'll be taken care of. When it comes from somebody else, you never really know. And with that, we are moving on to Stone Armor Goliath. This is another fun one. Now, he does have a gimmick where if you squeeze his legs, his wings do flap. And now, of course, because of his stone armor, it does technically partially pop off if you do that with it on. But I don't think that was supposed to be on purpose. All his stone does pop off easily. So then you have little regular Goliath here. And some of you may have noticed the armband that he has. And yes, obviously, Goliath does not have an armband in the show. But if you watched the show pitch that Greg Weisman made to Disney to get the show approved, if you look at the art that was drawn up for Goliath for that, he does come with an armband. I never stopped to ask Greg if that was just an artistic thing or if that was supposed to be a thing. That's a good question to ask him. And if you haven't seen the show pitch, go watch it. Go. It's right there. I re-recorded it to make sure that Disney wouldn't take it down. Okay? I put a lot of work into that. But yes, so if you haven't seen the show pitch, there you go, see it. But yeah, other than that, that's the only gimmick he has. His arms move independently. Nothing happens when you do that. But the fact that they gave him, stone armor that just, pops on and off, which now it doesn't want to pop back on. But also, he has to be standing in a certain pose, otherwise it doesn't click. But there you go. And just, yeah, pops right back on. Very cute little thing. But, yeah. A little weird. It does stay on well, like nothing falls off. Beautifully done figure. Very cute. But I would have preferred had they given him, white glowing eyes. Because it's Goliath, white glowing eyes, no red. We don't have a Thalog here. But overall, just a fun figure. And last, but definitely not least, Minotaur Goliath. Yes, one of my favorites, and also the only one I have, because if you've noticed, as I pointed out to Demona, there is a blank space there on my shelf. This is the only Minotaur Goliath I have. I am amazed that I managed to get him with all his pieces, and yes, in the fancy little video, he was there with his weapon. That's also one of the reasons why he's sitting on my shelf, because he is complete, and he's just gorgeous. I like what they did with his wings. They are beautiful. Now, again, weapon. Let's see if it'll work. I'm gonna have to go look for that now. And I'm pretty sure I have a kitten going after it. Oh dear. Look what I did. Anyway, yes, his wings do not have an action movement here, but they are on a ball joint, which is beautiful, and no scary cracking on these ones. Yes, it's another dig at NECA. So they move nicely. Not so much up and down. I mean, this still is 90s, but at least you can like fold them back and everything. It actually looks kind of cool. And everything, same with Stone Armor Goliath. Everything just kind of pops off. I wish I could remember how I got my hands on this one. I believe it was another gift sometime over the years. Oh, his leg armor. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. One leg was a little bit difficult, but oh, they spin. The wings spin. Yeah, this is on par for stuff that happens to me when I fiddle with toys, but easy enough to clip, just pop back. It just a nice little peg there. Easy enough. But yeah, so again, I don't know why he's supposed to be blue, but I'm not going to knock it. A little bit of paint damage right there. So evidently it's gold underneath and it was painted blue, and then the gold bits were, oh no, yeah, it is just painted blue and lines. But yeah, a little bit of paint damage, but again, 30-year-old figure. I could probably find a blue that kind of sort of matches and touch those up quickly. He still does have the armband in this version, so you know now that the molds were the exact same, just painted differently. He doesn't have too wonky a face. I will give them that. His face, I mean, it looks kind of weird, but it literally could be worse. So not bad there. But yes, I just absolutely, absolutely love that the armor just kind of pops on and off. Nice and easy. I love that. Like, look at that. It's pretty. Would I have preferred the actual, you know, character? Yeah. Why does Goliath have to be in a Minotaur suit? Why can't you just give us Taurus? I would have rather had Eye of Odin Goliath. Like, can you imagine Eye of Odin Goliath? I mean, heck, with all the NECA figures going on sale lately, maybe I should grab my grab another Goliath and try and make, oh, that would be fun. Give him like real fake fur and everything. Oh, fun. But yes, one of my favorite figures, and of course now I have to go hunting for that. The cat's still looking for it. But yes, just, you know, quick little review video. You know, I like I said, the Kenner figures need some love too. I wish I had more Goliaths to review, but that's all I've got, unfortunately. Hopefully over the years I can keep collecting them and I will keep reviewing them for you guys. Which one I'll review next, I'm not sure. It's literally kind of they call to me. They tell me who's going to be reviewed next. And with that, guys, be kind to yourselves, be kind to one another, be the good that you want to see in the world, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.